Let me know when you go live.
All right, we already started, man. We already started. Ain't nobody even wait. Well, we got one person waiting. They probably been waiting all day long. Probably me. It was myself waiting on
I'm
the show.
waiting.
Yep, that's what it was. It was just me, myself waiting. How's everybody out there doing, man? Hope everybody's having a groovy evening, morning, in Steve-O's case.
Yeah.
Oh
Having me a
man.
good morning.
Oh man. This big old sucker's choking me out, man. Oh, I'm about to tap out here.
Hey, Lori. BTF.
What's
James
up?
Rivera. Welcome, guys. Hey.
Welcome, welcome, everybody. Hell yeah. Hey, oh, I'm gonna show y'all the
Hanging out with
coil.
the Stevo, just goofing about, man. We're just having some fun.
Just chit chatting. Hell.
Hell yeah. Um, did you want to talk about the percentages and stuff like that? About the common misconception that you've got to use a flavored concentrate at a certain percentage?
uh, we can. I mean, you don't. I mean, in it's all depends on the person, really, on
Yeah,
percentage.
exactly.
It everybody's different. Nobody's the
Yeah,
same. You know, if
right.
you're a new vapor, you're probably and you're just getting off cigarettes, you're probably going to push them flavorings higher than most of your other flavorings because your taste buds are dead. You can't taste jack crap. You know.
Yeah, I think one of the most common misconception for new mixers coming in is that people start saying, "Oh, well, you need to be mixing, your mixes need to be like between, 15 and 20%, right?" Which
Yeah.
is wrong. I mean, you got to mix to your tastes, right? You
Yeah.
got to mix to what you can taste. So, look, if somebody else uses a certain flavor concentrate at say 3 to 5%, and you push that bitch up to 10%, well, as long as you're not pulling any off notes on that flavoring concentrate, you're enjoying it at that flavor percentage. Well, why not? What's wrong with that? But it seems like people come at you and go, "Oh, hey, that's wrong." Like, no, wait a minute. I mean, we can't sit here and judge people based off the percentages that they're using, going, "Oh, that's going to be a crap mix," right? Or the common misconception that we've got to be mixing at like I can't go any higher than 10% on a recipe, right? Or
Yeah.
something. I mean, that's just what I'm saying. Those people are the new
That's
mixers
right.
out there.
And see,
There's a lot of yep.
the other thing, Steve, like on the percentages, like after someone's been vaping for a while, your tongue will go through changes. Like after the first year or second year you've been vaping, your tongue, your taste buds will actually change on you. Uh,
Yeah,
you might not taste a flavoring the way it doesn't taste the way it used to for some reason. You're like, well, did they change the flavoring? You know, what's going
yeah,
on? Well, it could be, well, wait a minute, I changed one of my devices. Oh, wait a minute, I'm using a different coil in that sucker. I might be
yeah,
using Canthal. Someone might be using Nichrome 80, stainless steel 316L. You know, I mean, it's just the device that people have. So everything's going to taste different, really. Seriously.
yeah.
Josh Bates, what's up, my brother? Hell, man. Hell,
There
if
he
you wanna
is.
if you wanna pop in, man, send me a message. I'll send you the link. We just in here chit chatting. I was gonna build. I got a couple coals down here. You know, the last couple videos I've been putting out are just like for the beginner. They're not finished recipes by far. Okay, so I'm trying to teach like the new mixers. People are new to mixing and they want to dabble in it, and um, I'm just going through. recipes and you know, having fun, you know, and trying to get it to taste better. And, you know, once you hit that right percentage and the right flavorings combined together and you taste it and it tastes freaking awesome, well, daggone, more power to you because you enjoy it. Who cares if somebody else doesn't enjoy it? Okay. But all these recipes I put out, you know, are suggestions. Some of them are nasty as fuck. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that right now. Okay. I'm serious. They suck. You know, these cheesecakes, I swear everybody's got a freaking cheesecake. And I've got like, oh my God, what'd I do with them? Shit. There you are. I got oh my word. You know what I'm talking about? And I really, and this is just stupid mixing, really. You know, I was just playing around, just having fun, you know. What the hell? Let's throw this in, you know. But
Yeah.
the strawberry cheesecake, I can make a really kick-ass strawberry cheesecake, you know. One of mine, Through the Rabbit Hole version 3.1, has like 11 or 12 ingredients in it, and it comes out to about, oh, I think it was 18 or 20% flavoring, and that was a lot for me. But, you know, and it tasted really, really good. It reminded me of a vape shop vape that I used to vape all the time when I first got off the smoking, you know, whenever I was buying
Yeah.
e-liquids.
Yeah.
Well, so I made an e-liquid that tasted like that. Well, since I progressed and tried new flavorings and everything and experimented more and played around with this and played around with that, every once in a while I'll hit that right one, you know? And those are the ones that I share on my videos that are, you know, the goofy ones. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but I got one I'm working on. I got the jingle. My wife got me good, man. But that's another story. So I'm saying I can't talk about it. But I have a recipe that I'm working on, and it should be out around Christmas time, and it has nothing to do with Christmas whatsoever.
No, what I love is what I love in what you're doing is how you're showing the progression of starting off with a recipe, and then as you're trying to tweak it and adjust it and trying to get it to your flavoring and the way that you like it and everything. I think it's really interesting because that shows people your thought process and what you're going through and what you're trying to achieve and how you're trying to achieve it, and you show like multiple different ways of how you can do things, right? To
Right.
get where you're going. And I think that's great that the new mixers get to see that kind of content and can view that and see how things progress in your mind and how you're thinking about things and developing your recipe.
Hey, is there an echo in the chat? Anybody? Or does it sound okay? I forgot all about that. Let me know how the sound is, if it's okay. What's up, Vaping
Okay.
Trucker? Welcome, welcome, man. How you doing this evening? Haggis, how you doing? Theo, or Thobi. Lori, how you doing? Anonymous Vapes, what's up, my brother? Or sister? You're anonymous. What are you? You're a kitten. That's what you are, huh? A kitty cat. Okay, cool then. I don't have to put my damn headphones in, man. I'm glad.
Yeah,
I
I
hate
think it's
wearing them damn things.
yeah, sound is good, Thobi says. So yeah, I'm not hearing any echo.
Cool, man.
Echo,
That's
echo,
all
echo.
right.
Oh,
Adam
Adam, what's
Belozic,
going?
what's up in the house? My brother, hell yeah.
Yeah, Adam, how you doing, man? Good to see you.
I'm tapping out, my brother. I'm tapping out. Yeah.
Is that damn tank?
My word. Oh my God, vapor. Oh. I'm vaping on tanks, everybody, now. Because I got to thinking, and like Stevo was saying, you know, the way I'm doing my videos now, I'm actually doing them like I'm a brand new mixer. That's what I'm acting like. I'm a brand new mixer and I want to learn. So I'm showing everybody my thought process, you know, what I think a new mixer, you know, might try, you know, and so that's why I'm putting test by all these damn recipes I've been throwing out lately, you know, so there's no confusion on that. But
Oh no.
I'm vaping in tanks now, and you know, because the flavor on tanks, I started out vaping on tanks, on RTAs. I didn't. I built all my coils ever since, you know, because I'm old school. So I broke out my Griffin 22, man. Look at that badass drip tip I bought on at 3F Vape. Badass freaking drip tip. It's a 810 drip tip. Bad as hell. I think that sucker was like a $1.99 for these.
There
Shoot,
you go.
man. But
Hey,
yeah, broke out this.
anonymous. Sorry, anonymous vape said he got some C4. I think he's getting ready to blow some shit up, right?
Oh hell yeah, man! The freaking C4. That's my favorite. I got two of them right now, and getting a third one for a Christmas present this year. Hell yeah, I love my C4s. The reason why I like this C4 is because it's a restrict. You get a lot of cloudage. Don't get me wrong, but it's a restricted airflow because it's got the honeycomb on. You know, you see, it's a honeycomb,
Yep.
and it's a single coil, so it's easy to build on. It's just like the Wasp Nano, but on steroids, really. You know, it gives you all the high notes. If you and this one's geared towards your alien builds and tricore fused Claptons or aliens. The main build I put in the C4 uh anonymous is a 26 gauge nichrome 80 round wire, three cores, three 26 gauges, and I alien my outer wrap with a 36 gauge nichrome 80. That's what I wrap it see, because on the C4 it's got the legs are sticking out sideways just like the Wasp is. So you're getting 5.5 wraps. So there'll be 6 wraps on top that you can see, and on the bottom there'll only be 5. So this is it's a little dirty, but uh it's a little dirty. But look at my cotton, it's clean, and it vapes like a champ. You know, I can't get it to focus. Stupid ass
Yeah, that's
camera,
all right.
but that's all right. I love my C4s. They give you the real rich, dense flavor, and that's wide open. And well, if I vaped it, this is a 0.25 ohm build in here. Up 1, 2, 3. Let me get the watts and see where I'm at. I'm at 66 watts on this coil.
Oh, there you go.
Now it spits a little bit, especially on a brand spanking new coil. Now if you know, the reason why I love this C4, the drip tip, it's almost like it's proprietary, but it's not. You can put another 810 on there, I think. Let me make sure before I say that. No, you can't. It is proprietary drip tips. Uh, but the hole is smaller. And on the inside, it's domed, it's curved. That's where you get your, you know, where that roundness dome in a RTA. where it condenses that vapor to go up and straight up, so you get maximizing your flavor and everything. This is doing
That
the
one
same
goes
thing
straight
as a
up.
dome, the drip tip is. And it's a smaller hole. It's not a full 810 hole on it. So it's a really good flavorful tester, but you lack a little bit on some of the high notes on certain recipes. Um, Cheesecake, strawberry cheesecakes, any kind of cheesecakes, berry or fruit cheesecakes are awesome in this C4. Uh, if you're doing like single flavor fruits or berries, they're mediocre, depending on your coal. If you're just putting a fused Clapton in here, uh, I try to keep it around 0.25 ohm, my personal preference, and vape it at 3.9 volts. Uh, you know, well, this
Just
is,
wanted to say hi out there to Stalker and the Vaping Wizard to come and chat and hang out.
what's up, what's up, what's up? I mean, and
I'll
it
go
keeps,
go by saying braids. Braids are the best flavor.
yeah, braids are good. I just get tired of making them. I'm telling you, I get lazy, and shoot, I break out my beadalon and my paper clip on my 32 gauge or whatever outer wrap I'm using, and wrap it around my two cores on my drill and everything. Y'all seen my videos, and I just hit the button and let it slide down, and it follows straight down. Perfect clap, fuse Clapton every time. So you new vapors out there and new people getting into building, go check out some of my older videos. I don't really want to. I built some Canthal wire tonight before the show, while me and Steve were talking, and I was gonna build on one of these old ass tanks. Now this one here, because I'm wanting to build on dual coil tanks, RTAs, so I can get a reference note off of these recipes that I'm testing, because most new vapors out there don't start out with a dripper, they start out with a tank. So that's what I'm trying to do. Now, in the Griffin, a lot of you new vapors, and these are this was an awesome tank back in the day, man. This was the shit. The velocity style dick. But look at how small that sucker is. Right now, I got 6 wrap, 26 gauge nichrome 80s in it, on a 2.5 millimeter bit. But I remember back in the day, before I got into nichrome 80 wire and stuff, I vaped on Canthal. And that's all I vaped on was Canthal, because everybody said that's the safest wire to vape on. Well, honestly, stainless steel is your safest wire to vape on, uh, but it ramps up real quick. You gotta definitely know your Ohm's law. There's videos galore out there talking about Ohm's law. So whenever you get into building, and building's not hard at all. It's real easy. It take me 10 minutes to build a coil and have it wicked up, juicing, and ready to go. 15 minutes tops, and I'm done. If I'm all by myself, like if I couldn't do it right now in 15 minutes to save my life, but
I'm lazy. I don't wrap. I don't wrap no coils. Oh, I just get the geek vape.
yeah, though I haven't tried Dicom 90 yet.
Yeah,
That means there's 90% chromium in it and only 10% nickel. Nickel's not safe to vape on. Straight nickel. So whenever you see it,
yeah.
it confused a lot of people back in the day. you know, on wires, you know, what the hell, you know? But mainly back in the day, everybody, all your vape shops would build you, if they built your coil, it was Canthal probably, back in the day. Yeah, now, whenever I found out about stainless steel was whenever I switched to dripping, and then I never looked back. I never went back to a tank. I never went back.
That's what I drip on right there. The old Rebirth.
There you go. Yeah. So, like,
Single coil.
yeah.
I just got the NI80 fuse Clapton on it with a single coil. And that's what I do all my flavor testing on. I just drip onto it and vape it. That's how I do my testing. I used to use a recurve, but when the Rebirth came out, I used that with a single NI80 fuse Clapton to do my flavor testing. And it gives me a really great reference of where I'm at as far as testing out my flavors when I do them.
What kind of coils do you have in that?
It's a that's a 5-wrap NI80 fuse Clapton. It's got 3-core 26 gauge and a 36 gauge outer wrap, and it's coming in about 0.17 ohms.
Is that dual coil?
No, single coil.
That's single coil.
But you can do the Rebirth. People actually built triple coils and put triple coils in this thing.
Yeah.
You can put a single, a dual, or triple coils in that thing. But I only use just the one. That one coil just gives me so much flavor in everything. I mean, it's just awesome, you know. And I mean that just the way that looks, man. It just drops straight down in there, you know.
Yeah.
It's just a straight drop right into the coil there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I found out that to be really good. I kind of quit using a recurve. I use a recurve as a backup if I have to, but for the most part, this one really just does a trick for me.
I've been vaping on the recurve again because a lot of people do have the recurve and enjoy it. I've always had a hard time getting the right build in this thing to get the flavor the way I like it. So that I don't really vape on the recurve that much, but I broke it out because a lot of people use that one. They use, of course, the dead rabbit, you know, like I was talking in my last video, you know, so I broke it out, that dual coil dead rabbit. Oh, the dead rabbit 2 3F vape, they got it on sale $24.99, but it's on pre-order. And hell yeah, I got me a purple one for sure. I can't wait because the honeycomb on that dead rabbit is exactly what I think it needed, was that honeycomb. That's right up my alley.
There you go. I gotta do some re-wicking. Get out the Tampax. That stuff is thick as 6 millimeter diameter.
I heard that, Stalker. Well, Stalker, what coil you put in yours? What kind of coil do you put in your recurve? Is it the single coil recurve? Doing great, David. How are you, man? Elvis done snuck up in the house.
Airflow sucks on the recurve. I'm not a fan of the airflow either. It's kind of too restricted for me though. There you go. There's that big bad boy.
Oh my God. That's for those mesh coils, yeah.
It is. Yeah, I got me some Canthal there.
Yeah. See, I'll never do the mesh coils.
0.13 ohms.
Because
on that. Yeah, 0.13 ohms on that one.
I build and I don't want to pay for, you know, like I said, I'm a cheap son bitch. Man, I hardly have enough money to get by, man.
Oh, I hear that. You got to do what you got to do, right?
Fuse Clapton. What core and what outer core, Stalker? What size cores are you using? So, 'cause I got no specifics, so I can build it. See, I was trying to get away from the nichrome for a little while, so I broke out some Kanthal, man. But I just don't know what freaking tank to put them in. I don't think they're gonna fit in that Griffin, because to get it to the ohm that I'm trying to get it is a huge ass freaking coil, and that's a 2.5 millimeter bit too, and it's freaking huge, man.
There you go. That
And
was stainless.
at 22 millimeter, man, it ain't gonna fit on that sucker. I mean, it might. See, I remember back in the day that we used to have the big ass 26 gauge and 32 in that daggone tank. But I think we were rocking it real low ohm too, though, back in the day. I mean, it's been so long since I've built on that Griffin, you know? But I got to build on the tank so I can get my reference flavor from all these tests, you know, and get a sense of the tanks again. But that's what I'm doing in
Oh
my
yeah.
videos. Yeah, I got my wasp over here too. Showing up, man.
Yeah. So basically, on
I
that
use
Wotofo,
nothing but
you
stainless
use
steel in that one.
yeah, you use the thick end of this to bend your mesh around, not that part, not that part. I always use the thick end to
Yeah,
bend it into a horseshoe.
yeah, I've seen the videos on that tank right there. I mean that, and I just ain't up to buying coils online.
I hear you.
Three
It's all
28
good.
gauges with a 38 gauge. Gotcha, my brother. Thank you very, very freaking much. You, hell yeah. I got the wire right there. Is it? It's just a fuse clapping. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So you're using 38 gauge. You gotta be real gentle on that outer, like your first cleaning with the gauge being so high up there. You gotta be real careful cleaning that wire, huh? I noticed how the higher gauge you go on your outer wrap, your coil doesn't last as long because that outer wire is so thin. It just degrades, so you know, after cleaning it, it just keeps degrading. And I can usually tell when that nichrome 80 starts turning gray, you know it ain't no good. You know? So, you know, look at your coils, people. Now, like I remember some oh my God, that brings back some old ass memories. Some of my older ass videos, you see me heat that damn coal up and then just go bloop right in the daggone water. Oh my God. I stopped doing that because I found that it changes the molecular structure. Uh-oh, Hippy's using some big damn words. Changes the metal so it's not the same anymore. It's a different composition.
Right.
Can you wrap your minds around that? Because you went
Yep.
straight from hot like you were quenching a knife. Now, Kanthal, you can do that with. Nichrome 80 and stainless steel, no. You don't dip them coils straight in some daggone water. You let them suckers cool off and then take you a toothbrush to that bad boy under some warm water and brush it clean real lightly with a toothbrush underneath your faucet in the bathroom. Simple as that. Blow the water off of it, dry it off, get it all nice and clean. Fire it up and dry it off just slightly. Hit that button, you know. Don't get it glowing red. You know, it looks red on the camera if you see people heating their coal up, but in real life, it's not really getting that hot. So the camera can fool people watching on, you know, YouTube. Daggone, I got a cramp. Oh. But yeah, man, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna do it, man. I'm gonna do it. Well, Steve, just tell me to do it, man. Just do it.
There you go.
Just do it, daggone it. But I don't want to. Damn. I'm dreading it. Oh well. All right, I'll show y'all what I got in this one. This is the Kensei. It's an older tank. It had a bad problem with leaking a little bit because whenever it has a juice flow control on it, that whenever you opened it up, I mean, to close the juice flow control, you got to close your airflow off to refill it, close your juice flow control. Let's see if I make sure. And then fill that sucker up. Take your top cap off and then fill it up. But if you wick it right and you got it all sealed up right, it doesn't leak unless you turn it sideways. God, I love tanks. All right, especially old ones. All right, now let me get this top part off. There we go. Show you what I got in there. Now, they're dirty as hell, and it's about time to clean them too. So, but you see, my cotton's not that bad. But these are exotic coils. I know you can't see what they are. Well, I'm gonna tell you what they are. I took 3-core 28 gauge Canthal, and I wrapped the outer wrap with a 36 gauge, and I aliened it, Nichrome 80. The reason why I did that in this tank is because I wanted my ohm a little higher. If I used just straight Nichrome 80, it would have been about 0.15 ohm bill. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to get the ohm up a little bit higher. So I put that Canthal in the center. Now it takes a longer time for the Canthal to ramp up. So I took the Nichrome 80 36 gauge to help ramp that Canthal up a little bit faster, so it's a quicker ramp up. And the Nichrome 80 also helps give it a little bit better flavor. All right, and these were on a 3mm bit, and I think they were 1, 2, 3, 6 wraps. Is what's in this tank right here. And it's pretty damn good. I mean, if I put one of my recipes, I can't taste a damn thing on it. I can't even taste my recipe. It doesn't taste like my Hippy's custard mix. Can't even taste it at all. I drip it on a dripper. Bam, there's my flavor. So, you see what I'm saying? I'm taking some of my recipes and trying it in tanks now, you know, because a lot of people are vaping in tanks, and I can't even taste it. So, that's giving me, you know, my reference, you know, helping me with my recipes a little better now. Because I'm trying to get that meat in a recipe that would taste really good in a tank. And if it tastes good in a tank, it's probably even going to taste, hopefully, good in a dripper, or even better, you know. Man, I think that mod, my RX200, is fixing to go out. And I've had that's one of the first mods I ever bought, besides my Kangaroo Tech Sub Box Mini.
Yeah, I got that one. I got that one sitting around in the closet, Kanger.
Yeah, Stalker, I am gonna get that Blotto, but I can't get it until probably next year. I've already got my Christmas presents coming. I already know what it is. I'm getting the purple topside dual And I'm getting the purple C4 by Osmotis, because I think that'll look really, really banging together. Just all purple decked out, you know.
There you go.
I love my purple, man. It is purple. It looks blue on the camera. That's weird. Wow. That's that old G-Priv touch screen. That's what I'm vaping the tank on. Let me put
There you go. So I'll just re-wick that big old bad boy there.
the mesh. Does it take time to break in on the cotton on that thing?
Nope.
It doesn't.
You wick it up right. If you get it wicked up right, and you pre-juice that, you get that cotton nice and wet and soaked in there, and let that sit for a few minutes and everything like that. Your first couple of puffs off of it, if you do it right, I'm not getting any taste from the cotton at all. None.
Okay, cool.
Another one I get about zero break-in with is the cotton threads.
Yeah.
I get no break-in with that. Now that works. That's what I use, my flavor tester and everything in the Blotto. And it's great as long as you wick it up right and get it all nice and wet and everything. And then you have a pull on it and let it sit for a minute, and then have a pull on it, make sure it's all soaked that e-liquid up. I've never had a problem with it. I don't find that I have to break that cotton in. That's why I prefer to use what I have. I don't have any issues or any problems with it at all.
Yeah, I stick to what is this called? Just that old organic Japanese cotton pads, and I mainly use my Cotton. My rayon fibers is what I use. I use rayon fibers because it wicks faster and it's a cleaner hit. Comes in just a box. There's the number if you're looking for it. Okay, make sure it says 100% rayon fibers.
There you go.
Not cotton, rayon fibers. It's called Cotton, but it's rayon. And I'm telling you, this stuff wicks so it stays so clean so long, like you seen in that tank. Clean as all get up. I don't buy cotton anymore, except for that. And that box will last me a year, man. For like $12, I think it was, and it'll last me a year. You see what I'm talking about? I mean, hey, I go simple and cheap, man.
Whatever works, though, right? That's all that matters.
Shoot, I love it, Stalker. I mean, I love it. I never had any problem with it whatsoever. But I use pads too, man. I use KB Japanese cotton, I get it when I order my wire from KB. Wire.
What was that other popular one? Muji cotton? Was that what it was called?
Yeah, Muji cotton. I think I got some. What's up, Lewis Knight? What's up, man? I got some of that somewhere in a bag.
Yeah, hi Lewis, man. How you doing? Lewis Knight in the house.
I don't even know where that pad cotton is. It's probably in that drawer in my closet there.
Yeah, I love that.
That one sucks. God dog. Yep, strawberry cheesecake version 2 officially sucks.
It sucks?
Yeah, it officially sucks.
Throw up what it is.
I love it, man. I love it.
You want to show us? You want to show us it?
I can't share screen. If I share screen,
is it on ELR for you?
Yeah, I think I made them all public. Let me here.
The hell, I follow you. I can share it for you.
It sucks, man. For real. Oh my God, I'm sitting there looking at this shit.
Tell me what version it is. I see 432,
This
431,
one's
123,
version 2.
version 2. I
My
see it.
God, you see all the
Simple.
stuff I got up in here, man.
Here you go. I'll share that out for you so you can talk over it and let everybody see that there.
See, I think it's so funny, man. I mean, I sit there, I look at this recipe. And I'm tasting it in the tank. Okay. Oh, let me pull out a dripper. Because you never know, because it tastes totally different. I've been going through them, because I got like 5 different versions. And, I'm just playing with flavorings. That's all I'm doing. I'm just having fun, just playing with them. All right, version
Absolutely.
2.
Yeah, see, I don't have that TPA Bavarian cream. I use Capella. I love Capella's Bavarian cream, man.
Mm. I've
And
never
the
used
custard,
Cabela's.
you know what I would do as a cheat?
Ah,
I would be
fuck.
cheating on that recipe. You know what I'd be doing? I'd be dropping it in a ware of custard,
Oh yeah,
and I'd be
definitely.
put.
Well, if you look at version 3, pull up version
Yep.
3. I took it. Wait a minute, let's see here. Yeah, I took the custard out in version 3.
No, I say I wouldn't have taken the custard out. I would have cheated and used this freshest quick custard.
Now, I wasn't going for that kind of custard. I'm not going for
Yeah.
that kind of custard. I'm going for that custard that's more cheesecake. I'm not going for a custard.
Right.
I'm going for
Right.
the cheesecake itself. I want that cheesecake. And I
Yeah.
want to use
I
what
love to pair that New York Capella's New York cheesecake with the Yes We cheesecake. That's a good combo too for a
well,
cheesecake.
that one is version 4.
Yeah. What do we got here? Three. This is the third test right here.
Okay. See, now what you just said is in version 4. See, I'm already ahead of you. You see what I'm
Oh,
saying?
let me get on over there then.
I'm playing with this recipe so much, just to show new mixers you can change everything. It's all your personal preference in taste. Okay. Like
Here you go.
version 4, that one, see, I took the something else out of the other one. I think it was a cheesecake graham crust out of the version 3. Added
Yep.
New York cheesecake.
Labora Graham.
I upped the graham cracker, which I already know. The reason why I had to put it that high is because of that shisha strawberry and sweet strawberry aren't really mixing well together. I need to lower that shisha strawberry down to like about 1%, to be honest with you, because it's a strong strawberry and it's hanging around more than I want it to. The sweet strawberry's doing fine, but it's that shisha strawberry on my flavor that it's just too much, and it's drowning out the cheesecakes. And you sit there and say, well, that strawberry's gonna fade. Well, that shisha strawberry ain't gonna fade much. I'm telling you, that's some potent stuff. It is. It's strong to me. And some people can't taste strawberry. Some people can. Um, you know, I mean, but that's what I did with that. All of them, my word. And then I got the last one. I started anew. I just said, screw it, man. And then that last video that was an hour freaking long that I put out today. uh, I put just the 3 ingredients in that from that recipe. I put graham cracker from Flavor at 1%, sweet strawberry capella at 4 or 5%, and yes, we cheesecake at 3%. So I've got it sitting over here steeping because I know it's going to need some steep time. I want that strawberry to fade out a lot. So I'm getting mainly the cheesecake. And then I have another version over here where I took that recipe with those 3 ingredients, and then I added a little of the new TPA sweet strawberry at 1%, real low, because that one's actually pretty strong. They've made that one really kind of strong, in my opinion. And you don't need that much of it. And it doesn't fade as bad as some of the other strawberries I've noticed. I've been taste testing a lot of the strawberries lately, the Perilliums and, you know, some of these newer companies. Of
What
course,
about the jungle flavor sweet strawberry?
see, I don't have that one. I don't buy too many jungle flavor flavorings, because I have to order it from overseas.
Yeah.
And I don't want to spend that much money on shipping. Like I said, I'm limited funds, you know,
Right.
so I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? So I stick with what I can get here in the States. Now, I did buy that. It was supposed to be Holy Grail from DIY Flavor Shack. Uh,
Yeah.
the That's that RY4, you know, one or whatever. Uh, and it is not like the original.
No.
I'm having
Yeah.
to put 7% of that one in, and the original one, which I have a bottle of, thanks to Tam Vapes, uh, I only have to put like 5%, and it even tastes better. It's got more of a richness, caramel note to it.
Yeah.
I love that flavor. But I've been playing
Yeah.
with some of these flavors also that have changed their formula. Uh, you notice I've been staying out of the strawberry ripe. Uh,
Yeah.
I don't use strawberry ripe from the Flavor Apprentice anymore, except for maybe 2% as an accent in a recipe. But other than that, I
Right.
don't even use it anymore. My family don't even like it anymore. And that used to be their all day vape. Just 8% strawberry ripe, boom, they were set to go. But yeah. So I'm playing with some flavorings that have changed formula. Uh Brought up old recipes, revisiting them like a new mixer would, you know. Uh Trying them in tanks, you know, I've already talked about that. The coils. I just don't feel like putting a coal in. I really, really don't.
I really wanted to make like a strawberry milkshake.
See, I can't make a milkshake because I don't have any milkshake flavorings.
Like
Uh,
I got Flavor West strawberry milkshake, and then I was thinking about pairing that with VTA's milkshake, and then accenting it with a little bit of strawberry.
that sounds good. See,
Well, what
I
strawberries
don't
to
have those
accent it with?
flavors.
Yeah, because I got too many. I mean, shisha. I'm thinking shisha strawberry. I ain't aware of it. I've got Alpine strawberry shisha. I got strawberry baked by Wonder Flavors, Red Touch strawberry. That might be an option. Strawberry ripe, of course. Who doesn't have that? EPA strawberry original. I got. Mullenberry strawberry chocolate muffin. Well, that's out of the running. Strawberry cream by Fahor. Strawberry jam by VTA. Strawberry
I
milk by
got that one
Mullenberry.
too. I actually kind of like that strawberry jam from Vape Train. I like it. Some people don't like it, but I
I
think
love it.
it's unique. You
Yeah,
know, it's not really a jam. It's I don't know how you would really explain that strawberry flavor.
it's kind of
Uh,
jammy.
mm,
It's got like a syrupy, jammy kind of vibe to it. You know.
I get more of a
Um,
bright note off of it, more of
right.
a tart, juicy, bright strawberry almost. I don't,
It's good. I mean, it's no doubt it's good. So I
but
got
I'm putting it at a real low percentage on that one. I'm
yeah,
only using it like I forgot that one and another one. It's raspberry jam, I think, from Vape Train.
yeah. So I got the sweet strawberry by Jungle Flavors, the sweet strawberry Capella, and the sweet strawberry by Mullenberry. So I get a lot of sweet strawberries. I'm sure I don't have them all. I'm sure there's a lot more strawberries out there. I mean, I don't know, but I know I definitely don't have them all.
Oh God, I've got so many too, but I don't have them all either. And I just realized, me looking and playing with this strawberry cheesecake recipe again, it got me noticing a lot of the strawberry flavorings that I have are more of the authentic type strawberries.
Yeah.
The only
So
candy strawberries I have would be like the Capella sweet strawberry,
strawberry,
strawberry
right?
taffy, strawberry jam with toast, some real flavors which you can't get anymore. Real flavors strawberry, they done changed. It don't even taste like it used to, man. Mm, that's another one that saddened me. Uh, but I don't have any candy strawberries. They're all, well, strawberry from TPA, you can make it like a candy because
Yeah,
it's
so
a,
I'm looking for like a sweet, like a sweet candied strawberry. So I'm thinking like what cap sweet strawberry and mix that with a little bit of um the Inaware shisha.
no, I mixed it with that new sweet strawberry from TPA
Okay.
at real low
All right.
percent. I put that's in one of the recipes. I've got it steeping over here. But see, I'm going through them, it just takes me time. It takes time. But whenever I
Oh yeah.
get another good strawberry, I'll put out a goofy, funny, video that's going to be like 10, 15 minutes long.
Eh,
But yeah, I've been taking a break, everybody, man. It just got to the point where it wasn't fun anymore, you know. And
it can
now,
wear you down.
what's made me get back into it is now I'm getting tired of my all-day vapes, so I'm playing around with some flavorings and just some ideas.
Hell yeah. All about that flavor. Gotta love that. I think I'll throw that together. I have a preconceived idea of what I'm going to do for a strawberry milkshake.
Yeah, I've got that strawberry filling as well. You gotta use that really, really low percent. That's some potent stuff right there too.
I'm going to
Flavor,
use that strawberry.
that one
3%
and
on
the
the.
strawberry smash, that one's really potent as well. Oh my God. Um, Flavor's got some really potent flavors, but some of them aren't. See, I like their graham cracker. I really love it. That mixed with the Yes Sweet cheesecake, that's my favorite pairing. I just love it. I love that creaminess it has to it.
So,
If you're talking about the sweet strawberry from TPA, yes, it's pretty good. And you don't have to use it. Like I said, I put 2% in that recipe or 1%. Let me look again. Let me look. Hold on. It's the 4-3 one. No, it ain't that one, daggone it.
all right, I'm going to reference something real quick because I got a way to make it kind of syrupy and candyish.
Yeah, I used it one.
I got a way to trick it.
There we
Let's
go.
see here. There we go.
What's up, Sonia?
Yep, that's what I was thinking.
The sweet strawberry from TPA is kind of artificial. If you have sweet strawberry from Capella, that's really artificial and candy-like. And also it has kind of a creaminess to it. It's hard, it's like a mouthfeel. Well, the sweet strawberry is kind of the best of both worlds. It's got a bright strawberry note in it, like a fresh strawberry, but it also has that in between candy artificial type taste. It's not a true candy like sweet strawberry from Capella, but it's a really good one. It's not harsh unless you bump it up really high, because like I said, uh, they made that one pretty potent, pretty strong, Sonya. Oh,
All right.
TPA strawberry, that's just a regular strawberry. It's more of a candy jammy. You can turn that into a jammy strawberry. Woo! Oh.
I was thinking about putting in
Okay,
some
well,
FE,
you don't
some,
if you
some,
don't.
I was thinking about putting in some lemon, some Flavor Express lemon to kind of help with them strawberries.
Yeah, I'd put 1 drop to a 30 mil. That's some potent stuff too.
Love me some lemon. Love me some lemon. I'm digging out the flavors and then I'll share with you my idea.
See, dragon fruit
What I
was
got.
my go-to. Dragon fruit from the Flavor Apprentice was my go-to to blend 2 strawberries together to make them one flavor. And it's a emulsifier, like a blender. It doesn't really, the dragon fruit from TPA really doesn't have that much flavor. But used at a low percentage in a strawberry mix, it kind of moistens it up as well. But it doesn't give it a funky taste. It blends the strawberries together. The new sweet strawberry is what you'd probably be wanting, but it's not that candy note too bad, Sonya. Um, yeah, it's a good one. Just use it low percent, and it needs a steep too. That one definitely needs a few days steep. You're gonna have to let it sit for like about 2-3 days. No problem, anytime.
Fill a
Oh,
sweet
yeah,
strawberry.
Lewis, the strawberry cheese, yeah. I got them all steeping over here. Version 2 sucks, by the way. Y'all didn't hear that earlier. It sucks. But see, I was just playing, man. That's why I had to put test by each one of those recipes. That somebody already commented, whoa, that's way too much graham cracker. I know that, I was just experimenting, and having fun. That's what
That's
Misty's
it.
all about, having fun, daggone it. Hell, I'm
You
still vaping on this nasty ass crap I got here, version 2. I'm still vaping it. So, it ain't killing me.
I'm gonna show you my quick idea here. All right. So for a strawberry milkshake, I wanted to use that jelly candy there to kind of candy up and sweeten up that strawberry, kind of like a strawberry syrup kind of thing, candy-ish.
Damn.
Then I used the strawberry milkshake by Flavor Weston to enhance that milkshake aspect. I wanted to use a little bit of the milkshake base from Vape Train. And then using the Inaware Shisha to kind of back up that capped sweet strawberry a little bit there.
That looks awesome as hell, man. Now, see, that's a flavor I need to get, is that jelly candy. What have you single tested that one?
Yeah, it's like a it's kind of hard to describe, if you will. You know what I mean?
Does it give you texture?
Not really. No, it's more of like a candy.
It's
It's
not
more
it
like a
doesn't give
candy, a
mouth
sweet kind of
feel,
candy.
no texture, no mouth feel.
Not that I can remember off the top of my head. Um,
I'm hate vaping it. I damn sure am.
it just
It's in the dripper here
yeah, it
too.
just kind of adds more to that candy type vibe, to kind of mimic. I'm kind of mimicking like a syrup, like a
you know, like a strawberry syrup you put in a milkshake, you know?
So it's not like 27 bears or 27 fish, like a gummy bear flavoring. It's more
No,
of
it's
a,
kind of more like a gummy jelly kind of sweet.
well, see, that's what I'm trying to ask. If, you know, if it, see, I don't even think I've done a gummy bear recipe. I don't even think I've done one. And I've been working on one. And
Uh-huh.
what I'm missing, you know, all I have is 27 bears and 27 fish, and but that's got that strawberry note in it, so I don't want that because I'm not doing a strawberry one. I'm doing a different flavor, you know.
It's got like that jelly candy
See, I'm
kind
needing
of smell.
I'm needing the texture is what I'm trying to
Yep.
find, and I can't find the texture that a gummy bear would give off. Now, it's that stickiness. You know, when you're chewing up a gummy bear, you get this kind of stickiness all over your tongue.
The
And
gumminess, right?
right. So it's hard to, I'm trying to find the right ingredient with the recipe that I have because I got everything else all right on par. And see, you're telling me it doesn't lay on your tongue. I need something to weigh on your tongue and
Yep.
stick to your tongue. Now, there's two ways we can do that too, though. I didn't think about this. We can take ethyl maltol with some TPA sour, and what that'll do is it'll grab that candy flavor and make it stick to your tongue.
Yep. There you go.
But see, gummy bears aren't, well, I don't want it sour, so I wouldn't put that much. I just want a touch. You know, TPA sour, you know, most people use it like 1%, you know, to make something sour or whatever. But I'm talking using that sour only like about 1/4%. So you're not really making that sour, you're just putting that ingredient in there. But see, there you go. You're going down that daggone rabbit hole again, you know, and you
Yeah.
start adding more flavors and more flavors to it. And then it starts turning out to become a muddled mess again, you know? But sometimes it works. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah, that's right.
like
That's
my,
right.
you know, I mean,
And then a strawberry milkshake.
yeah, I've been using that together as well, David. I've got Flavor West hard candy, but I am not going to use that one. It's like hairspray. And I don't want that. Yeah, that bottle's probably been sitting up there for ages. I used that hard candy in one of my old recipes.
There we go, man. We got that bad boy just about mixed up.
Mixed berries jelly bean flavor, that's good.
11:15.
Yeah. That, God, there's some nasty stuff. Oh my God, I'm laughing so hard I'm getting a cramp. Oh shit.
All right, man.
Oh
So
man.
we're gonna go with this. We're gonna shake and vape and see where we're at when we get. I know that milkshake base needs about at least a week or more steeping time.
Oh. Hold on, I'm getting a
I
cramp.
love to test out. I love to test it out on the shake. On the shake, it kind of gives you a general idea of what it may be working to, or it just might be complete rubbish.
Yeah.
What the what the mess? But it smells good. I'll tell you that right off. I was like getting that aroma coming off that bottle, and I'm like, woo, yeah. Since we're on strawberries, I love me some strawberries. I just haven't yet found one that, you know, a strawberry mix yet that I can just all day vape, you know. Like I vape it for a while, then I've got to I got to switch off to something else. Now that jacked up grape that I did, man, that's an all day vape. That's in my rotation, and I keep going back to that over and over and over again. All right, let's see what we get on the old knuckle. Yeah, that's a little bit bitter with that that vape train milkshake. That's definitely got to steep out of there, man. That's probably going to be at least a couple weeks. I'm getting a real bitter note off of it, not so much sweet. So I definitely know things kind of gotta develop a little bit more.
A bitter note. How could a milkshake have a bitter note? What does that flavor even taste like?
Yeah, the milkshake base that has a little bit of a bitter note to it. That's what I'm picking up.
But where's it coming from? If it's a milkshake, ain't it supposed to be like a malted milk type flavor, or what kind of flavor is
Yeah,
it?
but it's got a little bit of bitterness until it steeps.
That's weird. See, I think, who was it? I think Gizzard Stew used to use that, but it was from TPA, malted milk from TPA, and a
I've got
lot of
that
his
one.
older recipes from way back when.
I've got that.
And I think it was Fresh said that he bought so much he'd have a lifetime supply of it or something or other. It must be a strong flavor. I never ordered it because of that video. I was always scared to order that one or any milkshake flavors because I don't know. I've never really.
Now on the vape, it's not bitter at all. It's nice and sweet, candied strawberry. Yeah, it's got a bit of mouthfeel to it, and everything. So you get that strawberry and everything like that. Yeah, it's tasting all right. That's tasting all right, but I'm gonna need at least a minimum of a week for that milkshake base and Flavor West milkshake part of the strawberry milkshake part of it kind of build up a little bit. But I gotta say, right off the shake, it's not bad. Knuckle tasting, it's a bit bitter off the knuckle when you knuckle taste it, but when you put it in the vape, I'm getting something completely different here. I'm getting that candied strawberry vibe. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, I'm gonna let that steep out for a week, test it again, and I'm gonna come back to it later on and yeah, see how that works out. I'll probably end up re-reviewing that on one of my shows with Aaron, yeah, that's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Come out all right.
Hell yeah!
Like I said,
let me know how that one steeps out. See, I don't have a lot of the flavorings right there. I stopped buying flavorings. I mean,
yeah,
I just totally stopped. Okay.
yep.
Well, for one thing, money purses. You know, Christmas coming up, got to save money, save. You know, and in a way, it's kind of helped me out because it's making me go back and re-taste some of these flavors again, like it was the very first time when I very first tasted it. And
Right.
see, I'm actually seeing how my taste buds have changed now from back then. They're tasting different because I'm vaping different kinds of coils now than I used to, that I remember, you know, vaping on. And so it's like I'm starting from scratch again, like a new mixer. I'm like tasting these old flavorings I've had sitting up here, and I'm a fruit and berry guy from hell. That with creams, cheesecakes, and stuff like that. Oh, and that's my jam. You know, I love them.
Yep.
So my main rack, that middle rack, is all fruits and berries. That's all it is, and they're in alphabetical order, not by flavor brand. They're in alphabetical order. That way, if I'm looking for an apple or blueberry or whatever, I know they're on the top shelf because that's A and B. You know what I'm saying?
This is my shelf. This is my shelf right here, all Flavora.
There you go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man.
Because
Shoot.
I got them organized into boxes.
Yeah, but see, I got some down here in a box that I don't use very often. I keep the ones that I use the most. Somebody was asking me in Hippy Vapes where I bought my shelves at in Hippy Vapes
Yeah.
group on Facebook. I think my wife got them off of Amazon. You can see them in the mirror, you know. But I think she got them off of Amazon. I think they were like the big one was like I think 15 or 20 bucks, something like that. Free shipping. But I actually don't like that shelf because it'll only fit certain size bottles. The old
Ah,
flavor bottles with the tall, long caps on them won't fit up there in that middle part. Uh, but my other two small shelves, they can fit some tall bottles up in them. But so I keep my bigger bottles in my closet. I just
you
have
mean a tall bottle like that?
yeah, like those bottles. What I do is if I have an original bottle, you know, I'll refill that smaller 10 or 15 mil bottle to keep them right up here on my shelf.
Yeah,
Because,
me too.
these are what I use. And now I'm having fun going through all these flavors again. I'm fixing to experiment and single test all my lemons and limes and all these citruses again, which that one's probably gonna freaking kill my lungs.
Mm.
But mm,
It'll be
I
fun doing
I
it.
just want to do it again.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you forget what a flavoring tastes like. You got
Yeah.
so many flavorings, you forget what you got and exactly what it tastes like. So I'm going through them again slowly, but surely, and that's what I've been doing. Mixing single flavors for the past 4 months. Just and it's
Yeah.
amazing how much my tastes have changed. There's a lot of flavorings now that I would rate a whole lot different than I rated back when I first started mixing, and everything. Um,
Yeah.
I
So
saw
I guess Anonymous Vapes had to go head out and take care of things. So good seeing you.
later, my brother.
Hey,
Sonia,
Sonia, David.
uh, Sonia, that fluffy pair of apples is actually a good recipe. I think I had a couple of versions of that. I, um, it's not really was an all day vape for me. It was nice, but the apples were a little too strong for my lungs. It turned out really good. That's why I made it, into a video. The strawberry cheesecake, oh, oh. And that caramel apple that I put out, don't mix that up. It's a waste of your time to mix that up. Okay. That caramel apple, the apple pie that I just put out, these are all just little tests. Okay. Oh, if you don't see a funny video where it's just me and it's a 15 or minute long or 10-minute long video, that's when you know it's a recipe that it's good. It's good enough to share with the world. What I'm doing now, all these little recipes I'm throwing out there left and right, are just playing around with flavorings and seeing what works and what doesn't. I'm just having fun with it. Version 4. Oh yeah, now that one actually does taste pretty good. They've been steeping for a week now. Um, God, I got so damn many of them. I went overboard again. I get stuck on something, then I just start changing around so many different ways. Y'all seen all the different recipes that he showed you earlier. Steve showed
There you
you.
go. I tried some experiments with some chocolate and some saline.
Now, that's something that I might get whenever I do order some more flavorings at the beginning of the year. Now, I
It
I
didn't
did
work.
order 3 flavorings because I'm needing them for this recipe that I'm working on. But I can already see I'm gonna need some like 2 or 3 more flavorings I'm missing. But I only buy like a couple flavors, and that's it. 2 or 3 flavorings, man. I don't go hog wild with it anymore. I got my base, which there is an investment. All you new mixers out there, there's an investment, but
Yep.
it's still cheaper than a whole month's worth of smoking cigarettes. To get
Yeah.
started vaping, you would have spent that money in a month on cigarettes. You know? So cost wise, it's worth it. And
Yeah.
taste
It's
wise,
worth it in the long run because that investment eventually pays off, over time. I mean, I've got around 400 flavorings and everything, and it's more than paid for itself out of all the mixes that I've been able to make and all the things I've been able to play with and everything I've been able to do. I'm just in it because I love it.
yeah, yeah, that's right.
It's fun and I love it. And that's why I do the shows with Aaron and hang out with you and others and everything. It's just fun. We're just having fun. We're loving what we're doing. We
Man,
wouldn't be doing it if we didn't love it.
I just got that chocolate dolce, I think, when Flavor sent me those flavorings.
I finally got
think
that
I
chocolate
got
glitching.
that one. I'm not sure. Um, I like Australian chocolate. Some people don't like it. I like it. It's a strong
I don't.
chocolate.
I'm not a fan of it. I would take TPA's double chocolate clear over that any day.
See, now here's where we're fixing to have maybe a vape off. All right, I just ordered double chocolate clear from TPA. It's in the mail from River Supply. It's not Nicotine River anymore. From River Supply. I just ordered it. So I'm waiting on it because I've never tasted it before because I never really got into chocolates whenever I first started vaping. I wasn't
Right.
into chocolates at all until I tried TPA's cream de mint. And that one blew me away. I was like, hell to the yeah. And then I got Flavor's cream de mint. And then
Don't let it fool you. It's not clear. It's not clear. Don't let the label fool you.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not clear.
Oh yeah. Now,
but damn, this chocolate. Oh,
we'll see. 'Cause my favorite chocolate, in all regards
ooh.
to everybody else's taste, some people probably say it tastes like Band-Aids. I don't care. That's your taste. But milk chocolate from Flavor. You can't
I
knock
got
that
it.
one
I
out.
used it.
That one's kick ass.
I like it.
love that milk chocolate.
I do not get no Band-Aids out of that chocolate.
And if you mix that with a little bit of the Australian chocolate, see, the Australian chocolate is a dark chocolate. It's not a milk chocolate. It's a dark chocolate. Okay.
Right.
But I like the Australian chocolate. If I want, see, I put the Australian chocolate in the cream de mint from Flavora to give it that pepper in my peppermint patty recipe to make it get that outer chocolate shell because on a peppermint patty, it's dark chocolate. So there's my dark chocolate in that. Matter of fact, I've almost finished it up. I got a version 2 of it that's better than that version 1 now. And I think
I paired a little bit of white Flavora white chocolate with the Flavora milk chocolate. Kind of help boost a little, give it a little sweetness without adding an actual sweetener.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I've got a few white chocolates up there too. I used to play. I see, like I've been out of it for, I got tired of mixing every week. It was getting to me, and
Yeah.
so I just stopped playing with all those over there, the chocolates and all that. I just got tired of mixing, and you get that way every once in a while because you finally found your all day vape, and you might have. Like I had, God, a bunch of them, but I get tired of them after a while.
Yeah. Hey, welcome, Cloudy Blows. You might just go to Mullenberry and get their Blue Rock candy. Here's your one shot.
Yeah. You probably got to use it at a higher percentage too. I found that, man, you know what? I was disappointed. Oh, God, I'm so disappointed. Mullenberry's Red Cherry. I'm disappointed. I had such high hopes for that flavor, and I'm disappointed with it. I mixed it. Hold on, let me find where it's at.
Oh,
That's
David,
one of-
that Capella chocolate glazed donut, man, I get straight nastiness off of that one. I do not like that flavor.
I mixed that red cherry from Mullenberry only at 4%.
That
Because
one's a little bit stronger.
I heard that this one, if you know, don't go too high on it because you'll get that medicinal syrupy cough syrup cherry flavor, like a NyQuil almost.
Yeah.
And at 4%, I'm getting that note. It's got there's something that's in that they do with cherry. There's only 2 cherries that I love. That's Anywhere cherries with the
Got it.
IES and
Yep.
tart cherry from Capella. Those don't have any chemical off notes, weird notes. I love those cherries. Now, this one, I thought I heard other people say they like it. I'm gonna have to lower it down to like maybe test it at 2% and see how it tastes then. Or I mean, I made it on the 8th, so it's a week old right now today. It's actually a week old, and it just I'm not happy.
So you know what I like to do? I like to pair Inawera cherries with Wonder Flavors black cherry jelly bean. Oh my goodness. Oh.
See, I don't have hardly any vape train flavorings. I don't buy them too much. I've got a few, but not
Well,
many.
no, it's Wonder Flavors. It's Wonder Flavors, not Vape Train.
And I only have a few Wonder flavors. I get the ones that I know are good that people talk really, really high of, and
Yep.
the known mixers that are out there that I know, and I trust their word. I listen to them, and some mixers I don't listen to, you know, uh, because everybody has different taste buds. And and I'm not gonna say any names. Y'all can forget that.
Yeah.
Yeah, cat tart cherry, man. I'm telling you, it's a really, really nice cherry. Capella tart cherry. It's one of their newer flavorings. It's really, really good cherry. It actually has that little bit of a sour note in it, almost like it has sour in it.
Yeah, I put a little bit of lemon behind the cherries too, to kind of help brighten.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, that was an interesting adventure in cherries.
I bought chocolate glazed donuts a few days ago for the first time. Didn't mix it up yet. Well, that's another flavor I never bought because I wasn't into the donut vapes or the chocolate vapes back then. And
I bought it.
I
It's
don't.
got a nasty off note. Does not taste like chocolate to me at all.
And what I vape, I mean, you might love it though, Sonya. You might love it. Wayne Walker, I think, has one of his recipes, Bro Nuts, has chocolate glazed
Yep.
donuts in it, and I heard it's supposed to be really good, but I don't know. I don't, you know, I have my own profiles. Steve has his own profiles of recipes and flavorings that he likes. Everybody has their flavors that they like. But getting to that point to finding those flavors that you like, that's where you got to do your
That's the trick.
research. That's where you look on ELR and all the notes and read the notes. I mean, I've
There you
spent
go.
countless hours reading notes
There you go, Hippie.
countless
Here's a cherry. Here's a cherry one that's kind of a little different, but it's good.
Oh, that
A
looks
black cherry float.
interesting. That looks really, really interesting, Steve.
Yeah, that's a good one. That came out really nice. Using a black cherry to create like a black cherry float.
I got one black cherry flavor, and I think it's from TPA, and don't buy it. It fucking sucks. I only vape it with coffee now and then. I'm just beginning to look into bakeries. I usually mix fruits and creams. That's why I follow you. Do not like bro nuts. Yeah, I had many misses.
Oh, FA black cherry's no good either.
Hell yeah.
Here you go, man. Flower power.
Hell yeah. Watch out. Jump back. Make me want to kiss myself. Hey! Woo. Hell yeah. Man, I don't know what I want to freaking vape on because this one sucks and I'm wanting to vape in the tank. So that means I gotta freaking vape it, man. I don't want to pour it out.
Why not?
Because it's a waste.
Ah.
You know what I do? I got my stepson, well, my stepdaughter's fiance. Anyway, I give him all my mixes that I don't think are any good. He'll vape anything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he loves them. Even the bad ones, he loves them. So you know, you know, go figure.
That's awesome.
So like all these testers and stuff, what I do is I pour them in little 30 mils or 15 mils or whatever plastic bottles, you know, is what I give them over there, my family, for them vaping. I got them, you know, they don't smoke. And but I give them, you know, whenever I'm making recipes, so but they're stuck on their grape juice from TPA. They won't vape nothing else but grape juice. Give me my damn grape juice.
All right, man. I gotta wrap this up and get going on out of here. You gonna keep on going?
Now I think I'm done for this evening too, man. I was gonna do a cold bill, but shoot, we got talking about flavorings. That was more fun. I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here staring at these damn coils, man. They're down here. You see them? They're down
Oh,
there.
there
I
you
got
go.
3 tanks in a damn row, sitting here looking
There
at
you
me.
go.
And it's like, put some coals in me, Tony. Put some coals in me. Please, I want to be vaped on. You haven't touched me in years. Oh, did you miss me, hon? It's like, are you married to your mod? I am.
There you go.
Oh, God. Well, thanks, Stevo, for sitting around and just chilling with me, man. That was pretty fun. I like that.
I'm honored, man. I'm absolutely honored to come on and just hang out with you, man.
That was pretty cool. Thanks a lot. Everybody out there in chat, man, thanks for stopping by and checking it out, man. Just chilling, you know, talking flavorings. That was fun, you know, and showing a few mixes, explaining a few things for new people out there, and just remember, have a groovy evening or morning or wherever you're at. Keep vaping, have fun, mix it up, learn how to build some coils. They're not hard. They're real easy. Go look at some of my older videos. Y'all go check out Stevo and the Lizard on Facebook. I think when do y'all have y'all show?
Down the rabbit hole on YouTube. Down the rabbit hole mixing is on the YouTube channels.
Okay, all right. If you want to,
Yeah, we're doing that Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern in the U.S. And then it is so that's Friday Australian time. So For where I'm at in Queensland, that is 12, and then 1 o'clock with like Sydney and Melbourne. Those areas are like 1 p.m. So that's when we're doing the shows.
Okay, cool. Cool beans. Cool beans. And where can they find you on ELR?
Yeah, just Stevo, like it's spelt right there on the screen. So yeah, ELR, I'm under Stevo there. And you'll find me on Facebook, same name, or Stevo-ooh. Actually, I didn't get to spell it right.
Yeah, if you go to my ELR page, anybody in chat, and go to the section on my profile where it says mixers I follow, and you'll see Stevo that I'm following him. That'll be an easy way for you to find him on ELR if you want to do it that way. Click on him and follow him. He's got some good recipes they're coming out with. Sure enough, man. Y'all come and join me in Hippy Vapes group on Facebook. That's where I pretty much post everything. Facebook or here. That's it. You know, I don't spread the word. The word spreads, you know. The love spreads everywhere from Hippy Vapes, man.
There you go.
So y'all have a good one this evening, and vape on, stay off them stinkies, and keep vaping, man. Vape on, right?
Hell to the yeah.
Y'all have a good evening, everybody. Peace, love, and harmony.
Peace.